Hello again and welcome back to the Perkins Perspective. My name's Denny. I'm here to tell some stories, hopefully make you smile, maybe you learn a few things from my mistakes that you won't do yourself. I'm going to tell you a story tonight. I'm going to kind of deviate from the first two stories. I'll tell you something that happened to me just at the first of this week. Now, I went to school to work on computers. Graduated, top of my class, did all that. But that was several years ago. What happened to me Monday night was embarrassing and probably the maddest I have been in a long time. Let me tell you what happened. I'm new to this YouTube stuff, and I'm trying to learn how to do it on my own. My oldest son is very supportive of me, and he's helping me along the way. Well, I decided I wanted to make my second video myself. I wanted to edit it myself, and I wanted to put it out on YouTube myself because I've got to learn. I've got to do it. But what I wasn't counting on is using a MacBook. I know some of you love MacBooks. I know some of you hate MacBooks, and I fall into that latter category. I have always worked on just regular PCs. I know how to run regular PCs. MacBooks were sent here by the devil. Everything is backwards. Nothing makes sense. And I let my son know about it. I texted him. I said, this MacBook is a piece of crap. And he said, Dad, it's just new. Just work on it. You'll be fine. Son, I'm about to put my fist slap through this thing. Dad, just work on it. It'll be fine. He walked me through some stuff again. I started editing the video. I put my intro on the front of it, I thought. And then I went ahead and I previewed it and played it, and it played normal. The intro came on, the video played. So I had him go in and look at it just to see. He said, Dad, did you mean to put the intro on the end? I said, what are you talking about? I didn't put the intro on. When I went back in there, the intro was on the end. So he said, Dad, take a deep breath. I said, son, I'm about to put everything I've got into breaking this in as many pieces as I possibly can. He said, no, don't do that, Dad. I'll fix it. Somehow he went in on my account, fixed everything right there, and was like, okay, it's fixed, Dad. It's fixed. Well, I got everything finally downloaded in with this Mac piece of crap that I'm looking at now and looking at you through. And I said, well, I got it in there. He said, well, what did you title it? I said, was there a place to title it? He said, I'll go in and fix that too, Dad. Just don't worry about it. And he did. He changed my thumbnail because if anybody's ever worked on a MacBook, you've got to use your first two fingers to kind of mash and whatnot. I got a problem with that because it didn't respond to my third and fourth fingers correctly. My first and second fingers is a no-go. As you can see, I'm kind of missing something there. And in order to, I couldn't get it to work right. When you scroll down on it, you got to push up. When you scroll up on it, you got to push down. It's completely retarded. But he walked me through it, and we got it in there, and I've got it out now. So I guess it was a win-win. But at the same time, I've never been so mad. My normal, cause I keep up with my blood pressure. My normal blood pressure is about 107/78. I don't know why it stays like it does, but it stays like it does. My doctor at the VA, he can't understand it either. He said, but you're fat. I said, well, I can't help that. I guess if you're crazy, you just don't worry about things as much. Well, I checked my blood pressure by the time we got done, and my blood pressure was 150/90. I'm telling you, I was about to explode. But then I kind of, felt bad about the way I acted, so I called my son the next day and I apologized. I said, son, I'm sorry you had to hear me ranting and raving like that and whatnot, like a lunatic. Well, we'll come forward to today. He got his new computer in the mail today. It came to my house, so I drove it to him, took it to him. He started setting it up. Lo and behold, I get a phone call saying, "Dad, I can't get the stupid monitor to going." And the first thing I did was bust out laughing. I said, "Oh my God, we are just alike." I said, "Now you got to calm down." I said, "Now this part I can help you with." I said, "Did you leave it plugged up?" "Well, I think I did that. I unplugged it." And then I said, "Try unplugging it." Well, he instead called. He asked me about it, and I said, "Well, call Dell then. Have them walk it through." Well, of course, it was not an American that he talked to. They had a party going on in the back. He said, "I could only understand a few words of it, Dad. But what she kept trying to tell me I had to do was change out the motherboard." Like he had a motherboard just sitting around. It was a brand new computer. He took out of the box today, and they're like, "Oh, well, this is an old system. We're showing it's an old system, so therefore it's not got a warranty." Justin said, "I just unboxed it." So he got mad about that, and then he called me again, and I said, "Son, unplug it, let it power drain, let all of the power come out of that monitor, then plug them in together and turn them both on at the same time." When he did that, it started working. Well, I say all that to say this. I felt bad for the way I acted at the first of the week. And then my little mini-me, well, okay, mini-me, I'm 6'4", he's 6'5". But my little mini-me has got the same problem I do. When we start working on something we know should be working right, we get mad when it don't come out right. Now, I hope you understand and can learn from that. I hope you see that when things go wrong, it ain't just you. We all lose our tempers, and we all say things that is just really beneath us a lot of times, but we all come back from it. Now, I'm going to end this video by saying this. My motto has always been and will always be, and like I said in the last one, it ain't always served me well, but I'm sticking with it. Folks, if you're going to be tough or dumb, you better be tough. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you come back. For those of you who have come back, thank you. For those of you that's your first time coming to this channel, I ask one thing of you. Just listen to my stories a few times and then make up your mind if you want to subscribe or not. I don't want you to subscribe off of the first time you hear me, because then I might say something later that you don't like. If you've got any questions for me, if you want me to give my perspective on anything, like I said in the first video, you may ask for my perspective, and I'll give it to you. It might not be what you want to hear, but it's the way I think and the way I act and the way I am. Y'all be good. I hope you are blessed. I hope everything in life that you want comes to you. Work hard for it. If you work hard and you believe in yourself and you have faith, things will happen. It may take a little time. Just give it that time, and I guarantee you, if you only worry about the things that are important, the rest of the stuff is gravy. All right, y'all be good.